Hello everyone, as in the previous session we have discussed about the topic DRR, which is Debenture Redemption Reserve. So now in this session we'll continue with the further topic of DRR, but before moving forward let's have a quick revision of some important key points of creating DRR. These points I have discussed in the previous lecture, so we'll have a quick revision of these important points. First point is DRR is created minimum of 25% on outstanding debentures. Now what are outstanding debentures? For example, if a company has a debenture of rupees 1 lakh and it has to redeem amount of rupees 20,000. So it doesn't matter whether the company redeems the amount of 20,000 or 30,000. What matters is the company will have to create 25% of outstanding debentures. Outstanding debentures here is rupees 1 lakh. DRR is not created on redemption value, it is always created on outstanding debentures. Now, second point is DRR is created out of profit. Which profit? The profits which are available for the shareholders as dividend. Third point is it can be used only for redemption. So whatever amount the company is having for the sake of redemption, it should be used for redemption only. It should not be used for any other purpose. Fourth point is created on non-convertible debentures. Now DRR is always created on non-convertible debentures. Non-convertible debentures are the debentures which cannot be converted into shares, equity shares, preference shares or any other securities. And the last point is creating DRR, some companies are exempted. These companies are all India financial institutions which is regulated by RBI and banking companies. So these are the companies which are exempted from creating DRR because these companies has much available funds with them. So they do not need to create DRR because they deal with the funds or much amount of money on daily basis. Now here is the journal entries based on DRR. So first entry is General Reserve Account Debit, surplus, that is balance in statement of P&L account debit to DRR, and the narration for this entry will be DRR created out of amount equal to 25% of the value of outstanding debentures. So now in this entry we are transferring the amount which is available in general reserve to create DRR, and if the amount is not sufficient to create DRR from general reserve, then we will take the amount from surplus. Surplus, it is mentioned in balance sheet as balance in statement of P&L account. So we will take the remaining amount from surplus and create DRR. Now this DRR is used for the purpose of redemption only. It cannot be used for any other purpose. तो जनरल रिजर्व से हम क्या कर रहे हैं? जनरल रिजर्व से हम अमाउंट निकाल रहे हैं DRR क्रिएट करने के लिए, और अगर जनरल रिजर्व में सफिशिएंट अमाउंट नहीं है तो हम रिमेनिंग अमाउंट कहाँ से निकालेंगे? सरप्लस से निकालेंगे DRR क्रिएट करने के लिए. Now here general reserve and surplus is debited because these two are of credit nature and the amount is being taken from this account. That is why these accounts are debited, and this amount is transferring to DRR, so that is why DRR account is credited. Now next entry is DRR account debit to general reserve. This is the entry which we will record at last after recording all the entries related to redemption, which we will discuss in further lecture. So now in this entry, the amount left in DRR is transferred to general reserve, and the entry for this, narration for this will be amount proportionate to the debentures redeemed transferred from DRR to general reserve. Now what is this amount proportionate? Proportionate amount means, for example, company is having a debenture of rupees 1 lakh and it has to redeem amount of rupees 50,000 in current year. So after the redemption of debenture, we will create a DRR for the outstanding debentures, and this DRR is utilized for redemption of debenture. So after creating DRR, the amount which we have utilized for redemption of debentures, that amount will be transferred to general reserve. For example, 50,000 has been used for the redemption of debentures. Remaining amount is 50,000 which will be used for the further redemption. So this 50,000 which has already been redeemed, this 2,50,000 we will transfer to general reserve. This is the proportionate amount which will be transferred to general reserve. In the last entry, we have learned that we transfer the proportionate amount of debentures to general reserve. So here we will calculate the proportionate amount which is transferred to general reserve. We will understand this with an example. Example is companies having a 25,000 9% debentures of rupees 100 each, and it has redeemed 1,009% of debentures of rupees 100 each on 31st May 2017. So the total amount of debenture companies having is 25,000 at the rate 100 each. So total debenture of company will be 25 lakhs. Now, company will have to create 25% of DRR on outstanding debentures. DRR is 25%. 25% of outstanding debenture, which is 25 lakhs. So the amount of DRR is 6,25,000. So this is the amount we are maintaining as the DRR so as to redeem the debenture on 31st May 2017. So this DRR will be created on the last month of year ending will be 31st March 2017. So 31st March 2017 will be the year ending for the previous year. So we will maintain this amount of DRR on 31st March 2017. Now, we will calculate how much percent of debentures has been redeemed out of the total debentures outstanding. So how we will calculate? Current year debentures which is redeemed is 10 lakh out of total outstanding debenture which is 25 lakh into 100. The percentage will be 40%. That means 40% of debenture has been redeemed. See, 40% of debentures has been redeemed, but we have maintained the DRR on 100% of debentures. So we will calculate the 40% of DRR. Amount will be 2,50,000. तो यहाँ हमने क्या देखा? कंपनी के पास टोटल डिबेंचर्स थे 25 लाख. ओके, DRR मेंटेन करना पड़ता है 25% ऑन आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स. तो हमने क्या किया? आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स का 25% निकाल लिया. हमारे पास DRR कितना हो गया? 6,25,000. हमें पता है कि कंपनी को ये DRR कब मेंटेन करना पड़ता है? जिस साल आपकी रिडेम्पशन है उससे एक साल पहले का ईयर एंडिंग है. तो रिडेम्पशन का ड्यू डेट क्या है? 31st May 2017. तो सीजन फॉर रिडेम्पशन ऑफ डिबेंचर्स क्रिएटिंग DRR विल बी, उसके लिए क्या सेशन होगा? 31st March 2017. तो 31st March 2017 को हमको ये DRR क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा ताकि हम क्या कर सके? इसका रिडेम्पशन कर सके 31st May 2017 में. तो हमने ये देखा, हमने क्या परसेंटेज निकाली है कि कंपनी ने एक्चुअल में कितना परसेंट अमाउंट रिडीम किया, क्योंकि पूरा अमाउंट रिडीम तो हुआ नहीं है. 25 लाख हमारे पास आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स थे और 10 लाख क्या हुआ है? रिडीम करना है. तो कितना परसेंटेज है जो कंपनी ने रिडीम किया है? सो परसेंटेज निकाला, 10 लाख रिडीम किया है आउट ऑफ कितना आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स? 25 लाख इंटू 100. सो परसेंटेज विल बी 40%. तो 40% डिबेंचर्स रिडीम हुए हैं, लेकिन जो हमने DRR क्रिएट किया है 25%, वो हमने 100% डिबेंचर्स पे क्रिएट किया, यानी आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स पे क्रिएट किया है. तो इसीलिए 2,50,000 जो अमाउंट होगा ये होगा DRR. किसके लिए? 40% रिडेम्पशन ऑफ डिबेंचर्स के लिए. नाउ वी विल कैलकुलेट द रिमेनिंग अमाउंट ऑफ DRR. सो द टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ DRR वॉज 6,25,000, out of which 40% of the redeemed debenture DRR was 2,50,000. So 6,25,000 minus 2,50,000 will be 3,75,000. So this is the amount of DRR which will be used for the further redemption of debentures. So the proportionate amount which will be transferred to general reserve will be 2,50,000. 2,50,000 वो अमाउंट है DRR का जो हमारा कहाँ जाएगा, जनरल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर होगा. So this is the procedure how to calculate the proportionate amount to be transferred to general reserve. Now here are some conditions of questions you will be asked. First condition is, if question is silent about DRR, then you will have to create DRR 25% of outstanding debentures. So it is important to note that whenever the question is silent about DRR, then you will have to maintain minimum 25% of DRR on outstanding debentures. Second condition is, if questions say redemption is out of profit. So in this condition, you don't need to create 25% of outstanding debentures. You will have to create 100% debentures out of profit. Okay, here you don't need to maintain 25%, you will maintain 100% debenture which is given as a profit in the question. Now third condition is, amount of DRR is given in the question. Now in this condition, you have to create DRR between 25% to 100%. See, for example, if DRR is given to 4 lakh out of profit and the company is having a debenture of 1 lakh at the rate 10, that means the company will be having total debenture of 10 lakh. This is the outstanding debenture. 25% of 10 lakh will be 25% is as a DRR we will create. So here DRR will be 2,50,000. So now in this condition, DRR is 2,50,000, but in the question it is given that you have to create DRR of 4 lakh. So in this case, we will transfer this whole amount of 4 lakh to DRR. Okay, this 4 lakh is more than 25%, but less than 100%. 4 lakh is more than 2,50,000, but less than 10 lakh. So in this case, we will transfer this whole amount to DRR. So we have learned some journal entries related to DRR, how to calculate the proportionate amount to be transferred to general reserve, and also some conditions of the questions. So in the next session, we'll learn some methods of redemption of debentures. That's all for today. Thank you.